Yeah, so we head into the conversation already. It's going to be twofold. You will have an opportunity to celebrate your father or the people that have acted like fathers in your life. Go ahead and name them, but you're not going to have all the time in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not going to give you all of the time in the world.
Not like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
For each person.
So when we take your call, go straight to it, and let's celebrate somebody. Then you also have, if you also want to talk about the pastor's kids and all of that, you have another 30 seconds to do that. So you know how it is, as much as possible. Yeah, let's get it in. So the numbers to reach us 0905 995 1059. Are pastor's kids really wayward, or is it that they are doing the same thing that other kids are doing, but people expect so much from them? Mary, what do you think?
Let's see what they think.
Really, because I get, do you know, I personally get worried about it sometimes when I think about it, because you see pastors' kids do stuff, and then you see other people do the same thing, but there's this thing that make people feel like, hey, you're a pastor's kid and you're supposed to not do what everybody else is doing.
Because of just like you now being a pastor's son. Like if your father were to be a pastor,
yeah, he is.
Okay. Now, and you're acting like almost out of the way.
I'm acting crazy.
Yes, it tells differently because a lot of people are looking up to you. They're like, oh wow, I should even be taking living like the way this pastor's son is living. I should be doing the things that he's doing.
Yeah.
So now, if you're behaving in a worldly way, it's kind of confusing. A lot of people like, is he really a pastor?
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oh my God.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Welcome. Can you walk away from your radio?
Definitely, I'm in a car. I just had to pull it off.
Okay, you're doing good. So what's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Sam Etuk. I'm calling from Kochipen.
Okay. So you want to react to which of them, or you want to celebrate somebody?
Yeah, I want to celebrate my uncle, who is like my father now, Chief Sonny Jackson Odo.
Okay.
And I just wish that they will grant him good health till the end of his life on earth.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
And then on the other issue, I think expectation is we're far too much because the ones that are behaving well, we don't tend to even recognize what they're doing.
Yeah.
But the other one, maybe they just make one or two mistakes.
Yeah.
That is being blown out of proportion.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they are teenagers, they through the peer pressures, or depending on who they associate with.
Okay.
It could also influence their life.
Their behavior. All right.
And another thing is that most of the time, the parents may not really have time to
look out for them.
To look out for them.
All right, thank you very much. We need to let you go. We need to let you go.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Did he mean the pastors who are parents or the other kind of parents?
I guess I think he means pastors who are parents.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't feel like they're doing.
They are looking out for their kids enough.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what he meant?
Yeah, I've heard somebody say that pastors, a lot of pastors just they just go ahead and do whatever they feel like. Like they just live life. They attend to other people, but they don't attend to their kids enough.
Families.
Yes, they don't attend to their families enough. Yeah, we have another caller in the building. Hey, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dachief.
Yes, boss. Good morning. Welcome. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, good morning, Maria. Mommy.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, Dachief. Let me just use this medium to tell you happy birthday.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But we missed your name.
I'm Oscar.
All right, Oscar. Thank you.
Thank you, Oscar.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dachief. Yeah, I have two people to celebrate.
Go ahead. We don't have time
today.
Let's keep it going.
One is a Muslim. When I was in Plateau State, I happened to grow up without my dad by then. Not that my dad is late. My dad is still alive. But this man was just living after our house, the next house. He's living there.
Mm-hmm.
So this man was a man that looked after me. How did he do that? This man, when whenever his son was my best friend, so whenever we did something wrong, whenever the son did something wrong, which he knew that I am included in that thing, when he wants to talk to the boy, he will make sure that I am there.
Wow.
He won't talk to me, but he will be talking to his son. He will make sure that I am there.
And by extension, you got it.
That was his way of putting me on the right track.
Okay.
Okay. Also sending a message to you.
With my dad. My dad did not leave me because he just wanted to leave me. Circumstances make him. I appreciate him for all what he do. I truly, I now come to understand what fathers really are because I am one now.
Oh,
happy Father's Day to you.
Happy Father's Day, Oscar.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oscar, thank you very much for calling.
I come to understand that fathers are life givers.
Oh, yeah.
They sacrifice themselves for their kids. Because that is exactly what I myself am doing.
Yeah.
Big shout out to you, Oscar. Thank you very much
well
for calling.
Done.
Thank you very much. You're doing a great job.
Oscar.
God bless you. You see, that's what I'm talking about. So it's a lot of things. Sometimes it's not really your biological father.
Yes. I mentioned that this morning. That it's not you do not really have to be a biological father to be celebrated. And then it's very, very important at this point. Even while we are celebrating fathers, as men too, you should also think, have I done something? Like he said about, he talked about that man who influenced his life while he was in the north. You have to think about yourself. Just sit down and think, as a man, have I really touched anybody's life? Have I been a father to anybody? Am I worth celebrating?
The last song,
and if you don't get a positive answer, no, not good then.
Yeah. So the last song I'm going to play on this show, when we're leaving, is a song that says, "Daddy, can I come back home?" Now, that song is from a movie,
like the
Preacher's
story of
Kid.
the
Preacher's Kid, yeah.
And now taking us to the prodigal story, the prodigal son story.
Yeah. So that's a good place to talk to all of the fathers that your kids may have done something that you really did not like, and sometimes it goes as far. People go as far as saying, "Oh, you're not my child anymore." Yeah. Think about it. On Father's Day, let this Father's Day touch your heart and make you reach out to them kids wherever they are,
and even to the children too, who felt their father didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Exactly. Hey, good morning. Oh no, you see, that's the problem. These service providers will not allow us to hear from the people out there. But
there are a lot of people who are so bitter. My father, if he had done this, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have gone through this. I wouldn't have gone through that. Please, sometimes, that man said something. He said he has become a father now and he understands what it means to be a father.
I agree.
Yeah. So sometimes you may never know until you wear the shoe.
And amazingly, father's love is different from mother's love. They come in different ways. And sometimes trying to compare father and mother. I don't know if growing up, if you have ever been in a space where somebody's saying, who would you prefer between your father and your mother? and then you go, oh, my father, oh, my mother. Maybe because of how they presented their love to you, in
different ways.
Exactly. It came in different ways. And the one you tend to lean to will be the one you appreciate the most. Unfortunately, the service providers will not let us take them calls. I feel sad about that.
And the time too is not looking.
Yeah, and I want to play that song.
So much.
I want to play that song that says, "Daddy, can I come home?" Because I really want families to think about reconciliation. Man, a lot of things are happening in the families at family levels. Almost every family is going through one thing or the other. Somebody's angry with the other person. A brother is fighting another brother, and all of those things. Man, let Father's Day be a day where we can sit back and say, hey, family is about commitment. It's about this, it's about that. Let's bring it back together and all of that. So, yeah.
Even marriages, too. This Father's Day can also restore, some things that are not in place in marriages when you talk about. Because a lot, I don't know what's going on, but a lot of breakups here and there. You've not even finished reading one. Another one pops up.
I read a story that also broke my heart, and that story says that 3 out of 10 men in Nigeria, like bringing it back home, in Nigeria, are fathering children that are really not theirs.
Oh.
That's talking about, how do they call it again? Paternity fraud. 3 out of 10 men have children.
I think I get that.
Yeah, that are really not their children. And I'm asking myself, how do these men really feel? It's a big deal. And
The thing is, a lot of them don't even know about it.
that's the thing. Let's take this last call and then. you
Hello.
see, that's what I'm talking about. These guys don't allow
Service
us.
providers are not celebrating
Oh, yeah.
fathers today.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Dachief, please, it's Oscar calling back.
Oh, no, Oscar, we don't allow 2 times. But if you can do 30 seconds, somebody's on the line waiting.
Oh, Dachief, the last word you just said, please. It's so heartbreaking to raise a child that is not yours.
Yeah.
I also come across one write-up that says that 45% of men raising their first child is not their own. So women, please, don't do this again.
My dude. Okay. Somebody said that that people should do DNA tests before, that churches should ask that.
Yeah, I saw that
Oh, you saw it?
during marriages, just like...
Before child dedication.
no, the one I saw was...
Oh, this is what they said before child dedication.
No, it was before, just like in the marriage process, the introduction, DNA should also...
Yeah, but this is what they said before child dedication, that churches should demand that parents do DNA tests.
I was wondering the idea before marriage or before the marriage proper.
Exactly.
I don't know. So maybe the wife was already pregnant. Or
all right, so I think that's the last call that we could take. Unfortunately, service providers will not allow us to do.
They are not celebrating Father's Day, and that's so unfair.
Yeah, but big shout out to all the fathers out there doing amazing things, trying so hard. Oh man,
all the fathers of IFM, Inspiration FM.
Yeah, big shout out to all of you.
Big shout out to our number one father here, the GM.
Yeah.
God bless you, sir.
And
Big shout out to
you understand really names? You will not be able to.
I'll be time.
Yeah, so to all of the fathers doing what they should do. Man, I spoke to a dad the other day and I saw real struggle. And sometimes these men don't come out to talk about the struggle.
The struggle is real.
Good, no.
The struggle is real.
They don't come out to talk about it. They don't tell you how it really feels. So if you're not there, you will not know. That's the thing. But big shout out to all the fathers out there doing the amazing things. And let today be that day when you step back and ask and talk to your children to say, hey, I know you did this. I didn't like it. I forgive you today. And let today be a day that families will be bonded back into how it's supposed to be. So you enjoy the bliss of family.
And of course, even as children, so let today also be the day that you will forgive your father for whatever he did.
Yeah.
Whatever wrong that your father did, you should have that space in your heart to forgive.
Man, the phone lines are buzzing. Unfortunately, we cannot take any call anymore. But thank you, everybody, for sticking around with us. We do not take this for granted. The Gospel Experience will be back next Sunday. The Truth Hangout will be back next Sunday.
Okay, so keep a date and happy Father's Day once again.
Yeah, so Daddy, can I come back home? Yes, you can come back home.